What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here today, taking on the Perth Scorchers in a T20 game. Now, the Scorchers are below me, so this is a bottom of the table clash, 7th versus 8th, and pretty much as someone pointed out, I can't quite remember who it was, but essentially we almost need to win every game from here to go and have a shot at making it into the semi-finals. So this is a big game for us. We really need to win this, and we really need other results to go our way. Sam Whiteman is just absolutely taking us apart. He's taken apart Ben Lachlan, and that's not good. I have made a few changes today. I'm only actually playing 2 overseas players, which is the limit for the Big Bash. But, you know, I've been playing extra ones in there, so it gives you 4, so you may as well go and use 4. But a few changes today. Shob Malik comes out, and Gublis, I believe it is, he comes in. So hopefully he can go and deliver a wee bit more with the ball. And then hopefully Mitchell Marsh and Xavier Doherty can go and make up the rest of those overs there. And hopefully we can go and contain the Scorchers to a decent total, because really chasing has been the big issue for us. And I guess chasing in general in T20 games, for me, in Cricket Coach is just, it just doesn't really work for me. I just really do struggle. That would have been nice if Mascarenas could have held on to that catch from Gibbs, but that is going to be another 6. So a huge over that, and nothing really going the way of Hobart lately. We just cannot seem to get anything going. We can't put wins together. We can't score runs. We can't bowl. And things just not great. I'm going to bring in Xavier Doherty, and hopefully he can go and slow the run rate down, because at the moment it is still up above 10. Perth Scorchers last night booked their place in, I believe, their 4th BBL final in 4 seasons, so that is pretty impressive. They took down the Melbourne Stars. Pretty much the Scorchers are one of those teams that can almost defend anything, you would have to say. Like, they can just come in and they just have the bowling lineup. They've got a great variety of bowlers, I guess you would say. And they've got plenty of batsmen who are in the side that can go and do a few overs for you if needed. The likes of Ashton Turner and Ashton Agar being the main ones there. As Ricky Ponting hits that one for a 6. What's he doing playing for Perth? He should be playing for Hobart. I should have signed him up. But Herschel Gibbs races on to his 50. And we really need Doherty to come in here. Doherty and Mitchell Marsh, the slower bowlers, to really go and try and put an anchor on the innings so far, because it's just going and it's racing off at a far too greater speed, and we really don't want to be chasing down too much, because we want a good win. Well, we want to win first of all, but we want a good win so it can go and help our net run rate as well, because that is the lowest of the competition. It is even below the Scorchers, who are below us. So Doug Bracewell, that's what we need. Wickets. Wickets is going to go and keep us in the running for this. So Doug Bollinger, I believe, has actually got, no, I thought he had 2 and 2, but he's got 2 in the over. So this is good. Dot balls, wickets, it's just going and slowing things down. It's slowing down the batsmen, bringing in new batsmen, and hopefully we can go and just contain, because that really is what we want to do in these last 3 overs here, is try and contain the batsmen and keep them to as little as possible. If we could maybe chase down, I mean, there's 2 overs left, if we could somehow maybe keep them to 160, I would be pretty comfortable chasing down that, but it's going to need something special from our batters, and that really is what we have been lacking, I guess, this whole season. And just in those 2 shots off Doug Bollinger, it's going to be very hard now to keep the Scorchers to 160, because Voges has just gone for, well, we went 4 and then 6, and up above 160 already. So Mascarenas is going to bowl the last over. One of the only overseas players left for us, which is quite surprising. We've had a few in there. We've had AB de Villiers picked him up, but he has not played a game yet, which is a bit unfortunate, because I think if we had his batting power, we could have gone and I guess been a bit more destructive with the bat, and it probably would have strengthened up that middle order a little bit, because that's what has been lacking. And I guess another genuine opener is another genuine opener is another thing that has been lacking. Michael Clark in there, he did a good job in the first game, but already you can see, put it on normal as it has been suggested, and the run rate is just going up through the roof. Ben Dunk almost got out there. I was going to say his nightmare tournament was about to continue, but look at that run rate. Like, what am I doing wrong? T20 cricket in this game just does not really work for me. I mean, it didn't work for the Pune Warriors. It's not working for the Hurricanes. Internationals, they're a different story. But when it comes to domestic, I don't know. I play normal, I play aggressive, and just nothing seems to work. I just cannot seem to get the runs away. It just does not seem to work for me. I mean, the run rate now is up above 11, and that's with 13 overs to go. So, I mean, it's going to be hard. You almost have to go very aggressive from the get-go and just try and get that run rate down, because it is just, as I said, not happening. And then we go and lose a wicket. I honestly do not know. And I don't normally say this, but I probably honestly cannot wait for this series to finish, because it's just another one of those T20 series that I do just struggle in. And I don't know why I do these T20 series, because I always struggle in them, and I very, very rarely will do good in them. I mean, 50 overs, Test cricket, international T20s, I'll do fine. When it comes to domestic competitions, I just cannot get it done. And I don't know what it is. It's just a mental thing, a knack. Maybe I go and I don't want to be too aggressive from the get-go. That's what you guys have gone and said. Don't be so aggressive. But maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe I have to go aggressive from the get-go. Maybe I have to bat first, so I can go and get runs on the board, and then hope our bowlers can go and get it done there. Simon Kadich picks up a wicket. God, that doesn't happen very often. He's played 99 T20 games in this game, and he's only picked up 2 wickets. That is his second wicket, so it's gonna take an absolute a blinder from here, you would have to say, to go and get this done. But Simon Kadich is a player who really should not be picking up wickets against you. He's really one of those players you should be targeting, and I guess maybe that's another thing that I could work on, is potentially going and changing my aggression depending on the bowlers that are coming in, because if you have the better bowlers, the bowlers who are in better form, the bowlers with better skill, if you go and try and be too aggressive against them, it's obviously not going to work as well if you played aggressive against, say, the likes of Kadich or Voges, you know, someone who's a bit more of a part-timer. George Bailey, he carries on. Well, I was going to say, I thought he was having a good run, but he's only passed 50 once in this tournament, and I guess batting has been the real letdown for us, and I guess we probably didn't, well, I probably didn't recruit well enough. I mean, if we managed to contain them to about 150, 160, it would have been a more interesting game, because we would have gone and accelerated towards the end a wee bit more. But another loss, and that has all but secured us, well, basically, now we need to win all our games, and we need the Sixers and the Renegades to lose all of theirs, and even the Stars to lose all theirs. 2 ties for the Stars? That is incredible. In 5 games, they've had 2 ties. That is just incredible. But yeah, as you can see, that net run rate there is not pretty. There's been a couple of big losses, but on the plus side, only 2 games to go. And after this series is done, I may look at bringing back Dutch domination, because I've had quite a lot of comments about bringing that back. So we may look at doing that, or I may even look at picking up a different team to start off again and just start from scratch. Who knows? That will come into you guys in the next couple of weeks. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. Don Bradman Cricket Big Bash League Final. The Strikers taking on the Thunder. Can we bring it home? Tune in tomorrow and find out.